Good morning, everybody. Here's the little country gal and her dog, Joshua. Anyway, I have something really bother me, and I wanted to speak up about it because it's becoming pretty intense, and I think that we need to have a conversation about it. Um, a little bit about me, because nobody really knows me. I grew up in a very poor rural town in Alabama in the 60s, and everybody was poor, black, white, didn't matter. And I was very athletic, very sporty kind of kid, and played all the sports. And on all the teams, there were two of us that were white girls. The rest were black girls. And we were all like sisters because we played together and competed together and did all the things together, and it was just normal. They were our friends. And nobody thought about black and white. I mean, that was in the 70s, I guess, because I was school age. So, black and white wasn't a thing. It really wasn't. I know people think that the South is really bad for that, but no, it wasn't. I went into the Navy in 1980, and same thing. Black and white. We worked together, played together, fought together. Everything was together, and it wasn't a thing. And now I'm almost 64, and I've gotten a lot more wisdom than I had back then. And I'm seeing all this division, especially after this trial. And it's almost like it's organized. Like all of a sudden, this kid is found guilty of, he is guilty. I think we all know that. He stabbed somebody. And I don't care what the circumstances are, if only one of you is armed, especially in a public place with a bunch of coaches and adults around, and you're plunging a knife in somebody's chest, then you are guilty of murder. I mean, that's just the way it is. Also, another thing about me, when I got out of the Navy, I was a police officer for several years in Birmingham, Alabama. So my neighborhood, my beat, was North Alabama. North Birmingham, which is an all black section of Birmingham. And I loved it. I loved the people. I didn't go a day without a meal. I mean, I could be driving down the road and they're like, "Hey, Miss Terry, come have dinner with us. We're cooking out." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm there." Okay. And when they moved me to burglary, there was a petition. The whole neighborhood got together. And I don't remember exactly how many signatures there were, but there were well over 100, I know. And these were all black people. And I was white, the only white chick in the neighborhood. But we got along great. We loved it. But anyway, back to the subject. This Carmela Anthony thing. All of a sudden, you see a lot of angry black people who want to hurt white people. Now that tells me something. Either those kids were really raised by some bad parents, or somebody's influencing this. Somebody with money. Because money talks. And the one thing that we really need to fear in our country is outsiders, outside influence. I'm talking about the people who own the world, who have all the money, who own everything, buy everything, and pay everybody. They can make anything happen, and they're doing it right now. And the other danger that we have that we're not really acknowledging because we're watching the Anthony trial and the whole black white thing, and we're not paying attention. But we have invaders in this country. We have bad people here that didn't come from here, but they did come here to cause problems. And between them and the people who are paying them and shipping them here, they want us to not pay attention to our future demise that's headed like a freight train because we're distracted. And I want to tell you something. In all my 64 years of experience, black people are not our enemy. They are our brothers and sisters. They are Americans. We were all born here, raised here. We all bleed red. We all have skin. Some is a little more tan than others. It doesn't matter the color of the skin. Listen to me. Do not buy into this race war somebody is trying to start. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Look at Ireland and UK right now. What is their battle? Their battle is against third world invaders who have come in and done all this crime, and they're trying to behead people. Do you know that we've had many people in America beheaded? I mean, you can go and search on YouTube right now. Beheading, kicked head around the parking lot. Hotel owner did that right here in America. Cut a guy's head off, kicked around the parking lot. You just don't see it on mainstream media because who controls mainstream media? The people with the money. The people who want to break this country's spine. The people who want to tear this country apart and make it such a cesspool that the people won't stand up and fight for it anymore. Now, I'm old school. I'm a veteran. I'm a patriot. I love my country. I think we should all do that. But, you know, the younger people today, they have other priorities. And we're letting this race thing get out of hand. So I'm telling you, white people, do not buy into this. Black people are not our enemies. They are our brothers and our sisters, our family, fellow Americans, fellow patriots. Some are just misguided. Now, every race has its thugs. White race, yellow race, red race, black race. We all have that little portion that gives us a bad name. Everybody does. But you know, those people are on a different level, a different frequency than us, and we are better than that. So I am begging you today, reach out to your fellow brothers and sisters and unite against what is happening. Don't let this happen because it would be terrible for our country. And while we're distracted with this, other things are happening in our country. And there are bad people in our country, but they weren't born here. They aren't our brothers and sisters. They came here to take this country, and you better believe that. And if you want any kind of future, if you want to live as a free person for the rest of your life, you need to really start paying attention. And don't be distracted. Don't let somebody control your emotions. Don't let some people get online and talk bad about white people and say they're going to hurt you and kill you and blah, blah, blah. Don't let that make you think that the entire race is a bad seed, because it is not. Those are just the lower level functioning humans of the race that just happen to have darker skin. And there's white ones out there too, and they're doing it, and they're putting up videos and saying, hey, I'm ready for the war. I will take you on, blah, blah, blah. No, just no. I mean, don't do it. Been on my soapbox enough, I guess. But listen, reach out to your brothers and sisters and unite. We are Americans. America first. 250 years we've been strong. And, you know, none of us were ever slaves. None of us ever toiled in a field for somebody above us. But I'm going to tell you something. There are slaves. They're every color. They're every sex. They're every age. And you know who they're slaves to? The people who run the world, who are trying to destroy our country. And in essence, you and I are both slaves to the dominance and control that they force upon us. And they're doing this right now. And they've been doing it through politics and all kinds of things. And the things happening in the skies. You know, I live in a country, right? Do you know that all the water, the spring water, the wells, the cisterns, the rainwater is all contaminated? You know why it's contaminated? Because they're spraying us like bugs. And you can take a water testing kit today and test any source of water, and you will find bacteria and E. coli. Except maybe your city water. Your city water is being treated. But that's a whole different story. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Please don't let what's happening change your opinion towards your fellow Americans. We are all one, and we have to stay one if we want to keep our country and our safety and our home intact. All right, this is long enough. Gotta go. Bye.